I recently bought this little action camera and it did come complete with quite a lot of accessories, but whilst I was looking at it I also noticed that they sell lots of extra accessory attachments for it, and rather on impulse I went ahead and bought one. Now I'm not sure whether I did the right thing because I probably not used half of it, but I thought I'd make a little video to show you the kit and what was in it. This is the kit in this little container here, and if you're interested, this is the name on the kit. It's Neewer. I've never heard of them before. They do supply this tiny little leaflet and it tells you nothing whatsoever about the kit. It's just got details of in various languages telling you that they're happy that you bought it, so it's not much use. But it was called the Neewer 58-in-1 action camera kit, I believe. When you open the case you find a huge range of items in there. Some of them I don't even know what they do, but what I'm going to do, I'll push the case aside and then I'll take each item out and show you the main items and explain what I think they do. Well, the first item is this yellow thing here. What this is basically a float. You attach it to the camera so that if by any chance you do drop it in the water or anything like that, the idea is it will float rather than sink, and use it as a handhold, I presume. So that's the first item. With that you also get this little cord, retaining cord, which you clip around the top through the screw there, and the idea is that you can link that something so you don't, if you do drop it, you've still got hold of the cord. So that's the two items. I'll put those back in the case. The next item is a so-called selfie stick. Now I'm never going to use this to take selfies, that's for sure, but it is quite useful. You can angle it at the top and tighten it up with a standard tripod mounting, so you pop your camera on there, and it is quite a long thing. I can't show it all on the camera because it's too long, but it might be useful if you wanted to put your camera on the top and peer over the top of a wall, for example, if you're a bit nosy or you couldn't see. You've got a long reach, or you could poke it down something, I suppose, but the one thing I shan't be using it for is selfies, so that's one item. This device here is the body attachment. You put it over your shoulders, and this piece plate, it's got a quick release clip on here, so you clip that round your shoulders and down your chest. This piece lies on the chest and the camera simply fits in there, so that's for a body camera, hands free. Then in a similar vein you've got this one, which has got elasticated straps on it. This you can fit over your head, over the top of a hat, or just on your head neat, and the camera will mount on here using the standard fittings, so that's a head fitting. We've done that one. This one is a really strong clip on there. If you put your fingers in there it's quite painful actually. It's a strong clip, the camera will fit on there, and the idea of that is you could clip it onto your clothing or anything, and for anything you can clip it onto basically, and it's a really strong clip, that. This attachment here seems to be an arm attachment. It's got a strap on it with quite strong velcro, and I presume you fix it around your arm or perhaps your leg, I don't know, and this little piece here revolves round. You turn this around, the camera mounts on there, and you can turn this around and then press this little lever to lock it into place. So that's for an arm cam or something, I suppose. There's another device here which again has got a strap fitted onto it, two loops, and the camera fits on there, so I don't know what that's actually used for, but there's bound to be a use for it. If anybody knows for sure, let me know. This is a suction attachment. The camera mounts on here, it's adjustable that way, it's adjustable that way. You simply push it onto a window or some sort of glassy material, I suppose, and then press this up and the suction will keep it in place. So that's a wind. You can mount it on your car if you wanted, on the car windscreen or whatever. This is another bicycle type mount. The camera again mounts on there, standard fitting. It's got quite long threads on it. See what I can do. And then on the one side, quite useful, unlike the one comes with the camera, instead of taking it right off, you can flick this round the side so you can put it on easily, and then clip that back in to tighten it up. You can put that round a frame of some sort, a bicycle handlebars or a frame, or any pipe or anything like that. This is another pipe clamp, or can be used on a bicycle. I use this on handlebars of my bike. The idea of this is it's got a quick release mechanism, so you can adjust this thread here to about the right size, and then it's got a clamping mechanism which you press down tightly and locks it in place. It's that way up actually. The camera, there's a tripod mount on there with a little nut, and you put your camera on the top and tighten that up so it's in the right position. You can angle it here with this here, and this quick release clamp will clamp it on the handlebars. So that's I've actually used that one. There's several other fittings like this, similar to what you get with a camera. There's that one there. There's a link there, which is a right-angled link. And there's another shorter right-angled link. And there's another shorter right-angled link. There seems to be two of those. You get a little spanner, cute little spanner. The idea of that is so you can, if your hands aren't strong enough, I suppose, you can pop it on there and tighten the nut up. Well, I think that's a bit superfluous to requirements actually. So that's the spanner. I'll put that in there out the way. Another quite useful thing is this little tripod. It's got very flexible. It's not very strong. This top is plastic, but you got the tripod mount on there as usual, and then you've got these flexible bendy legs which you could wrap round something. You could shove it on the back of a settee, I suppose, or you could put it round a pipe or anything really. So that's a flexible tripod mount that comes with it. There's another of those fittings, a long one this time. I'm going through all these. They might not be of interest, but I'll just mention it because they happen to be in there. There's another strap. There's several straps with it. These are little mounting pads. I will open it up and show you. These are similar to the ones with the camera. There's a sort of oval one and a square one. I can't see. That one's curved a little bit, and that one's flat. And these are the spare sticky pads to put it on there, so you can stick it onto things. There's quite a few spare pads in there, and there's two of each of those with it. So that's another thing you get. As you can see, there are quite a few of these captive bolts here that are supplied with it, and they're different lengths as well. This is another little, what they call a tedder, I think. It's got a self-adhesive clamp on it and a little cord. There seems to be two of those, so you can attach it to your camera and also stick it on something so if it falls you won't lose it. The other things, minor things, are a tiny little bag, I suppose, to carry a few of your accessories in if you're going out with it, rather than take the whole case. You get another little mount here which will screw onto a tripod here. You've got a tripod thread and the standard fit in there. These packs apparently are, you put these into the camera casing when you're using it in the waterproof casing, and the idea is they'll soak up any condensation to stop the lens getting misted up. I presume that's what they're for. I won't be 100% sure. And that leaves just one item, and to be honest with you, I haven't got a clue what this is. It's a rubbery, flexible little thing. If somebody knows what it is, I'd be pleased to know. It doesn't seem to do anything. I just don't know what it is. It's sort of made of neat, soft neoprene. I did see on a picture somewhere on the internet where somebody had one fitted in here. It was kind of fitted in like this. It fitted into that little mount. They had it fitted in there somehow like this, like so, and this little O was hanging underneath the camera. So I've no idea what it is. It doesn't look strong enough. Perhaps it's a little cord, I don't know. If anybody knows what it is, please make a comment to tell me, because I haven't got a clue. That's the mystery item in the thing. There is one thing I should say about the kit. It's not a problem really. These fittings here that slide into these little plates and things, they fit perfectly with these. When it comes to the one with the actual that's supplied with a camera, this is slightly too large and won't fit. It works the other way around. The camera ones will fit these, but these won't fit. I'll just show you this. Now this is what I mean. This is the mount supplied with the Crosstour camera, the genuine one shall we say, and this is a genuine fitting that holds the camera. Now this will clip inside there quite easily. Click, lovely job. I'll take that out again. Okay, now this is the fitting that came with the kit, but no matter how you try, it will not fit into that little plate, because this is slightly more proud than the other one, so it won't actually fit in there. It will fit in the plate supplied with the kit, that fits in there fine. And also the Crosstour one will also fit in the kit, but it won't fit into the one with the Crosstour. It doesn't make much difference, to be honest. It doesn't cause any problems with the kit, because you can use it anyway the other way around. But I just thought I'd mention it. Don't try forcing it. It won't go in. If you do try forcing it, if you try forcing the one in the kit into the bracket supplied with the camera, you'll break the bracket in the camera, I think, because this piece isn't that strong. And if you try and force that one in, you'll probably break it. That one will fit fine. If you really wanted to, you could file this down and make it a little bit shallower and it would fit, but really there's not much point because you've got the one with the camera anyway. Well, basically that's about all I can think of to say about it. I mean, it seems good value. I'm not sure I'll ever use it all. I think there's a few items that might be useful. I've already used, as I mentioned, the bicycle mount, and the little yellow handle's quite useful, the float, and possibly the body cam and even the head cam I might try. But it was a bit of an impulse purchase. I saw it and thought it was good value and I bought it, but never mind. Anyway, I hope you find it of some interest if you're looking to buy one. I'd say it's good value anyway, and it's good to have some spares. Bye for now.